Hi everyone, this is Lee Beatty, and I'm doing this quick video because I feel it's important that you guys do understand the premise of why I do the books and why I'm doing all this. First and foremost, I wrote this book really, as I put in there, as I wrote in the book. This is to help out, people that are struggling. This is to help out those families that, don't necessarily have all the resources and don't have all, the answers, financially to take care of things. Now, as you can see in here, I've been slammed in my reviews. Okay, unfortunately, there are people out here that just think my book or think my writing sucks, and I'm don't know what to tell you here, folks. Honest to goodness, I've been doing this stuff for over almost 6 years now. Writing a lot. I've written a lot of articles, a lot of different things. I actually write a lot of guest articles and guest posts on a lot of people's sites worldwide. I mean, my articles are worldwide. They're all over the net. And when I started doing these types of things, I'm not the type of person. I'm not a robot, but I'm also somebody who's a little bit more personal. As I wrote this book, it was with the intention to really help out and pass on information, to those people struggling. I mean, folks, this is for people who are struggling. This is for people who are, wanting to establish a good karma, and just, do the right thing. Unfortunately, these types of people who do this, to me, in my opinion, these are the kind of people who are, they're entitled to their opinion, folks. I can't do anything about it. I mean, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people that do things like this. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. I'm not going to stop writing any differently because, folks, I've been a trainer in the corporate America world. I've been, a trainer in the Air Force, and folks, I write the way I train, and it's a little bit more personal. I'm gonna repeat certain things, and I'm gonna really emphasize what I feel is important. These people are obviously, they're obviously a lot smarter than me. They've obviously got a lot more education, and if you read what these people write, realistically, it's, hey, that's their opinion, and and the thing is, so what am I getting at, folks? If it's just the same, these folks feel that my book obviously sucked that bad that they slammed me in it. Okay, but also I can go in here and point out how they've slammed other people. Okay, so obviously these people are, they're definitely scholars, or they're definitely people that think they're better than people. To me, these are the kind of people who are. They go to the bathroom, then they don't wash their hands, and then they want to be shaking your hand and being your buddy. Okay, these are the kind of people these are to me, because I was very clear about what I wrote. So I'm also going to point out here, folks, and I want to show you something. Since 2007, I've been a member. I've been writing articles and e-zine articles. There's a lot of people who do so. Now, I've published over 48 articles. I stopped publishing this for a while, just for my own reasons. And I did a lot of them on, various topics. As you can see in here, credit repair was one of them. But if you see in here, it says expert author. Okay, and for those of you who maybe were in school with me, maybe you were in, you went to college with me, or maybe, we were in the Air Force, or we were in the semiconductor world. You guys all know everybody has their own unique way of presenting information. Now, me, I try to be as personal as possible, and the customer reviews, they obviously don't like that. I don't know what they're expecting for $2.99, folks. I mean, this book over delivers just on the information, and unfortunately, these people thinks it sucks. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing this video is to show you that if you did like it, then you need to write a customer review. If you thought it sucked like they did, write a customer review. Whether it be my book, whether it be anybody else's book, or whatever the case. In my opinion, I've obviously, with these people, they've obviously are the types of people who just don't look at things for what it's worth. And, that's just life. That's just the way it is. As you can see, it's now, as I'm down here, March 12th, I published this literally 5 days ago. I'm 1 in 3 in the Kindle store in this. So obviously, there are a lot of people who believe this book is okay, but maybe people don't realize that the customer reviews are really what help drive this. Because what will happen is, you'll get people that slam me, Why? Because more than likely these people have their own books that they have out there, and I probably surpassed them, and so therefore I mean, I don't know whatever reason they wrote whatever they felt. If you read what this River sister wrote, you tell me that her literature is perfect, and I mean it'll just speak for itself. But anyway, I appreciate that. I mean, unfortunately, I don't like the negative comment, but the thing is, folks, I didn't write it for them kind of people. I wrote it for people who need the help, who, as it clearly states in here, folks, how to overcome. Okay, if these people are the experts and so on and so forth, then if you take their word for it, this book is crappy and it's not even worth what it was, the time and effort that I put into doing it. Actually, as you guys know, I did a case study, and I kind of wrote and I gave a lot of personal things involved with this, and people sometimes aren't going to like it, and that's just life. So that's whether you take your marketing effort. Me, folks, I taught myself how to do what you're seeing right now. Nobody's taught me how to do this. I taught myself how to do this. So if I make mistakes, hey, that happens, okay? But I just need you all to understand these kinds of things will happen. Don't get upset about it. I mean, obviously, yeah, that kind of stinks that people are rating the book so low, but they don't even realize this book is going to help a community. It's bigger than their crappy customer reviews. And if I continue to get more crappy customer reviews, then I tell you what, any of you people who think that you can do a better job, why don't you contact me? Then I'll write the books. You proofread them. Tell me how to do it properly, because I'm educated just like everybody else, but I have my writing style is a little different than everybody else's, because I like to bring a little bit more personal touch to everything I do. Okay, so again, I just want to point this out, folks, that these types of things will happen, and they obviously are. Because look at it, they're slamming me. But if you liked it, or if you thought it was just a marginal book, or you thought it was okay, then you know something. Go in here and write a customer review on it. Because the best thing you can do is people like this, they're slamming me, but they don't even realize this information is going to help people. You know what I'm saying? So they obviously didn't think about it, or they didn't, or I don't know, folks. I can't think about what they did. But I just want to point it out that when you write a customer review, and if you take the action to do that, maybe you thought the book was okay. Maybe you thought the book was marginal. Maybe you thought, just like these folks. These folks think my book sucks, But and that's just unfortunate. I didn't do it for people to win a popularity vote, folks. I did this to help people and really point out just how people can do things. And I made it personal to me. Okay, maybe they just don't like the fact that I was in corporate America. Maybe I've made a lot more money than they have. That's just too bad. I don't really know what the case, but it really is unfortunate. You have people that do things like that and they slam you. But you know what? That happens. Okay, so just take that as a lesson for me. I'm still running a free promotion. And folks, as I've done this is right now noon. I've sold over 1,000 books in less than 5 days. So 3 bad reviews. Obviously, if it was that bad, I wouldn't be selling so many. I wouldn't be selling so many books, and I wouldn't be capturing that top slot up there. Okay, so you guys just gotta understand. Things like this happen, but if you liked it, please leave a good review or pass it on to somebody and write a review. Or if you thought I could do something better, please tell me what to do. I mean, folks, I taught myself how to do this. I wrote all this. I'm not a publishing house. I've taught myself how to do this, and I'm just like anybody else who just believes that you do the right things and all the right things will happen. Okay, so again, I just want to share this, and folks, I'm really proud that I wrote this book. This is of all the books I've written so far. This is my most proud, because I'm most proud of this book because of the fact that it's something that I personally did, and I mean, we did this collectively as a family, and it's really strange that people would be this cynical about something that goes to pass on goodwill to other people. So unfortunately, they didn't find the value in it. But if you find the value in it, I'd really appreciate your positive feedback, or any feedback. If you thought it sucked, please write it. If you thought it was great, please write it. But the thing is, whether it be my book or anybody else's, really writing these customer reviews is what really helps the general public understand what's going on.